Hi, welcome to Cloud Tech Bucket. So we're going to start a new video series which will be Oracle KVM step-by-step installation. So this is the part one of our Oracle KVM series. So in this video, we're going to show you how we can install the Oracle KVM hypervisor packages and the cockpit to manage it from the GUI. So let's get started. So we have this Oracle KVM host 2 and we have also KVM host 1. On host 1, I've already installed the packages. So in this video, we're going to install all the required packages on host 2. So before we get started, let's check our operating system. So to check it, the command is hostnamectl grep operating system. As you can see, I have installed Oracle Linux 9.5 and then let's take our CPU model. I have the Intel CPU, and then let's see if we have the capabilities of KVM. So we don't have install the module. We will install that KVM module in this series. To install the KVM package and the libvirt, we can use this command should nwfilter -ny then libvirt. Okay, the KVM and the qemu package installation completed. So let's install the virt-viewer. Sudo install virt-install. It's showing here. We already have this package. Uh, let's check if we have the qmu-kvm-block-curl. Okay. Now let's enable the libvirt and let's see if the libvirt status is okay or not. Yep, the libvirt has started. And now we can save our socket Oracle Linux 9. You can run this command. So it shows all the statuses. And then let's enable the cockpit. Let's take the cockpit status. Okay, this is running. And then now install the cockpit machines so that we can install the virtual machines from the GUI. And group install the hypervisor host packages if required. Okay, now let's validate the qemu package. So we got an issue here which is showing host not compatible with KVM. So that means my server is not capable for the virtualizations. That's because I didn't enable the virt technology in my BIOS of my computer. So let's get back to my BIOS setting and enable the virt into my server BIOS. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I have enabled the virt in my BIOS. Let's get back to my host again. And now let's try the validation. So as you can see, I got the pass on all of the steps and we got 2 years, and that's for one of those are for security purposes, so we can ignore it. That's not a problem. So that means all the packages installation are completed now. Okay, so all the packages are installed now. Let's get back to the browser and then try to hit this IP. then 9090 is the port. Okay, we got it. Let's accept the security disk, and then we have a user called Oracle here, and the password for my Oracle user. Okay, so as you can see, we can access the um, cockpit GUI. So that's how you can install the packages of hypervisor packages and the cockpit, and then you get the GUI. So we have the limited access. We can click on turn on administrative access. That will allow this user to have the administrative access into our uh, cockpit. And then we have another options like the root user. We can also allow the root user to log in into the cockpit. So to do that, what we need to do, into the disallow users, we can exclude the root user so that we can log into our host by root user. Let me show you that. So we have a file etc cockpit then disallowed users. So I'm going to edit that file. Here, as you can see, we have entry for root user. What I will do, I will exclude it so that I can log into the system by root user, I mean the cockpit UI. And right, save it, and let's get back to here, and then log out from the Oracle user. And now let's try with the root user. As you can see, we can log in by the root user, but that's not recommended. So let's get back to the software updates for the first time. As you can see, I have lots of updates to need to be there, and we have 174 security fixes. Let's install the update. So I'm clicking install all updates. The system will install all the updates real soon. I'll get back once the updates are complete. And after updates, we will need a reboot um, for some of the packages. So we'll see that. Okay, so all the packages has been um, upgraded. So now we can see two messages here. One is 2 package required reboot and 24 package required restart. So let's do one thing. Let's reboot the system so that all the required packages and the reboot required packages also be restarted. Let's choose no delay, reboot. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, system reboot completed. Let's reconnect. I'll log in with the root user. Okay, now you can see system is up to date, so that's fine for us. Let's do one thing. Let's create a virtual machine. So before making the virtual machine, let me show you. So I have a data directory here. As you can see, I have a data volume. Into this directory, I have a ISO file, which is Rocky Linux ISO file. So I'll make a Rocky Linux virtual machines from this ISO. So from virtual machine, we'll click on create VM. Then we'll choose local installation media, and then the path. So it's under the data volume, and also we can see the Rocky Linux minimal ISO file is also there. So we'll select this, and it will choose automatically the OS file of the type, and then storage will choose qemu-kvm-block-curl because in future we have intention to migrate it. So I'll choose the storage as 20 GB, and memory I'll choose 4 GB. Then I will choose a name here, which I will choose like KVM host 2, underscore VM2 and create and run. So the VM is creating and now it's showing running. Okay, so we can install from here. So that's how we can install the KVM package and the cockpit package, and from GUI we can create the virtual machines. This is our first part. On our second part, we will configure the KVM manager, and we will add two hosts uh, into that KVM manager, and we will make a cluster. So if you want to see that, subscribe to our channel. Have a nice time. Bye bye.